You've played some iconic characters already. Is there something John Kelly can do that Creed and Killmonger can't?
I would say...
Senior Chief John Kelly is more dangerous and effective than any man we have in the field. The only thing he has more than kills are medals.
Hi, I'm speaking from Rio de Janeiro. How are you, Michael?
Rio, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine too.
I've never been.
You should come when everything is over.
I'm speaking from Rome. We are both in nice places.
Yeah, you've played some iconic characters already. Is there something John Kelly can do that Creed and Killmonger can't?
I would say... Killmonger had some special abilities, deal with Wakanda. When you eat the flower, you know, he's able to kind of have special powers. John Kelly is a mere mortal, but he still has that do whatever it takes to get the job done mentality. He's had a lot taken away from him also. Creed is a little more good-hearted hero who has had some pain also, but for the most part, he's down to the sport of boxing. John Kelly is willing to do and take anybody out to kind of avenge his family's death.
They took everything from me. My family. I got nothing left.
What was the most challenging thing for you in this movie?
There's one scene in it where kind of me and Michael get quite physical with each other, and he kind of has me up against the wall and he's kind of choking me out. You do scenes like that over and over and over again. It's part of the job. You know, it's what you do. And I really kind of throw myself into anything physical like that just because it helps with the dynamic between the actors. So I would always encourage him to squeeze harder, push harder. He then came up with an idea of like, what happens if I like shot the gun off next to your head? And I was like, yeah! Don't love that overall. I mean, we did it in a safe way, obviously.
What the hell is going on here? What's the real mission?
This is not the first time you two work together. Have you noticed anything different from your dynamic on set from 7 years ago in Fantastic Four?
The genre is so different, and especially for me, you can actually see my face in this movie. There's a big difference. Michael is true to his nature. He is who he is. He's very passionate about his work. I don't think that's ever changed. I don't think it ever will change. He's a man who is extremely driven, but also he likes to lift up the people around him and support the people around him. If he called me again tomorrow and said, like, shall we go do another one of these or do something different, I would jump at the chance again.
Without Remorse is a prelude for Jack Ryan's movies. Do you think there will be a cinematic universe of Tom Clancy's stories?
Without Remorse was, of course, to set an origin story for John Kelly. And at the end, John Clark. In that movie, we don't cross paths with any one of the previous Tom Clancy character, but who knows, probably in the future.
Will there be a sequel, do you think?
This is a setup story. Tom Clancy wrote also, after Without Remorse, Rainbow Six, where John Clark is, of course, the main character. Who knows who's gonna happen?
They're gonna play by my rules now.
How do you see the importance of your role in Without Remorse for Black representation in action movies?
The fact that you could have a person of color, a Black man in an action franchise, and it not be the focus of the movie. It doesn't change the narrative any type of way. It doesn't affect the storyline. It's a famous novel, a spy thriller that is told by me. It helps normalize a movie like this, at this caliber and this genre, with the lead like myself, to be able to open the doors and kind of bring that representation to the screen so we can see more Black actors at the lead of a franchise like this.
I think that a movie has to reflect the society you are living in, and why an action hero has to be white and Caucasian. I think it's like our world is diverse. We live in a world where the diversity, it's part of our world. So I think that has to be portrayed on a screen. I'm not surprised. I feel it's completely normal. It's a way to modernize the storytelling, to adapt it to our society.
I need to be on that team. Lieutenant Commander Greer, you lead the mission.
Marvel is planning to do Black Panther 2 even without Chadwick Boseman. Lupita Nyong'o said recently he would want the movie to be done. Do you agree?
I definitely agree. Chad was the type of person who he didn't feel sorry for himself. He really appreciated time and making the most of your time and the opportunities that you have. He's an extremely hard worker, so he would want all of us to continue to work hard to make him proud by giving everything that we had, every chance that we had to give it. I definitely agree with Lupita on that one. He would definitely want us to move forward the best way we could.
And Killmonger will be in it?
I have no idea. See, he was kind of smooth with that one. You kind of like smoothed on in with that one. They're very secretive about, you know, their storylines. Whatever Ryan and Marvel comes up with, I'm sure we'll all be really happy with.